welcome back to Broke Friday podcast. I don't remember the number of the episode. We got special guests today. My dad, and
how's it going?
Yeah, we got beers and stuff. White Claws. Hashtag not sponsored.
I'm not special or what?
Huh?
I'm not special, dude.
Nah, Walter's not special. He's just decided to show up in person for once. Yeah, the return of Walter from the army. He's now deserted. He is officially MIA.
He's an AWOL. Brainwashed a little bit.
Yeah.
We have to work on it.
I went AWOL for a little bit. Yeah.
He still thinks that the human being should be killed on December as part of his duty. I don't agree with it. What do you guys think?
That's debatable.
I think it's a good start. So
we haven't fought another uniformed military in over 40 years. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's more like anti-terrorism, slave trade kind of stuff now. Like, not slave trade, sex trade stuff. But, like, that's mostly what we do now. And just support and treaty, like, support, basically. That's all we're doing now.
they haven't
So
told
you're
you
not
guys
shooting babies anymore?
No, we don't shoot babies.
Okay.
anymore. Add a little
We
asterisk.
catapult them. We put them in the catapult.
It's much more efficient to paint
meet
the
them
walls.
at the
Ooh,
terrorists.
Okay.
Al-Qaeda. Get them.
There you go.
That makes sense. So yeah, if you're watching this from my League of Legends game, make sure to click a like and then sub, and then yeah, that's me on the left.
If you're here from Edwards, people, leave. No, I'm just kidding.
Edward's not here right now. I know you guys could tell. He's out at work.
If you're
'Cause-
from Michael's people,
so speaking
those
in
are Michael's
tongues.
people.
the sewer people of
The sewer people of,
the sewer people of New York, the rat people of New York.
Oh, they're way alligators.
Alligators?
Yes. New York.
Have you seen
Famous.
rats from New York? They're
They're
terrible.
nice and tasty. Good eating.
they're the size of like gerbils or like
Oh,
the size of rabbits.
You've never been to Peru, have you?
No.
They eat gerbils. Good, tasty fried.
In
we
Peru.
were training out here in California desert, like Death Valley, and there was like these little kangaroo rats. They were like white and they had long legs. They're like
They're
like,
protected.
long legs, and
You're
they
not
jump
supposed to
around
eat
and
'em.
stuff. They'll come up to you and take your trash or whatever, the food you give them. And
You hear that?
nice,
You're not supposed to eat them. They're protected.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
it's too late now.
No,
Yeah.
we saw tortoises. They were protected. If you kill one, it's like $10,000 and like a couple years in jail.
That's worth it. Just don't
And,
tell them.
Good turtle soup.
Yeah.
You
But,
come back with like instead of your helmet, just an empty shell.
Yeah.
They're like, "Private, why does your helmet look a little different?" No, just
I don't know, Sergeant.
just shine it, Sergeant. Shine just a little bit.
And then my friend was laying in the trailer of like a truck, and then he wakes up and something's like banging on the truck, and he looks and it's a donkey. I think a donkey's
Just a wild one?
donkey.
Trying to rape him or something?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
No. That's not nice.
I don't know if we could say that on YouTube, but we're not monetized, so it doesn't matter.
No more White Claws for you.
No more
Oh,
White
yeah.
Claws.
Stop it.
No, if anything,
That's the alcohol speaking.
yeah, give him another White Claw, if anything.
Yes,
that way,
please.
by the end of the podcast, it's a little
Yeah,
more
I'll be
interesting.
throwing up. Don't worry, I have dogs. They will clean up the mess.
We'll show them on the camera, and I'll forget to edit it. So yeah, how was the 6 months in Washington? How's that
Since I've
been
here
for
last
you?
time?
Yeah.
It's been a lot better. Starting to heat up. It was like,
So you were there during the insurrection?
Yes, I was there.
Ooh. There you go.
Nothing
Were you
happened with us.
helping or defending?
I was there when Ukraine started. I was there when freaking insurrection
No, I'm talking
happened.
the
I was-
The capital.
Nothing
The
happened.
capital.
Capital.
Nothing.
Well, you guys didn't get sent out or anything, huh?
No, we're way too far.
That's the army
We're-
for you.
Yeah, our unit is in
Where you
Washington. Yeah,
Where
get
are you
these-
when
get
you're
these
needed?
mosquitoes, man.
Don't swap them.
But our unit
we have the
supports
power.
like more like Korea, like Japan. Like we do rotations, so we're one big unit, right? And then a part of us goes at a time, and they take turns, right? So my unit's gonna go in November. I'm gonna be there for like a year in Korea. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's 8 months to a year.
The Korean group just broke up. Are you happy?
Korean
BTS.
BTS?
They just broke up.
They just broke up.
I don't know how my dad knows that. I
Yeah,
heard. I
just
thought I
read-
heard something about it, but
That's when the army reacted. Everybody went crazy, and then they're like, "All right, send them." And we
Send
gotta
them.
say
There you go.
BTS. Yeah.
There you go.
They
Yeah, that's
they
a good
took
deal right there.
what are the names? Of the guys?
BTS Army
BTS.
versus.
They took the main guy. North Korea came down. They took the main guy and they took him back up.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know their names.
And they're raping him. I don't know. We gotta go save him.
There you go. Nah, don't save him. Just take some Vaseline or something to comfort him.
Gasoline.
Kim Jong Un's boy toy. So,
there you go.
But yeah.
Very interesting
What's
stuff
new?
that the army does.
Yeah, it's more like just day to day, like normal job stuff. Like go pick up
Pencil
parts,
pushing.
bring them back, put them under storages, dispatch trucks, and then that's my job basically. What else? Turn in old parts and pick up like fluids and shit like that.
You guys got to sell those black parts. I mean, those parts in the black market.
No,
or
no,
not?
no, no, no.
No?
I go to jail. I go to federal prison. You go to Leavenworth, which is like the army jail where you have to wear uniform and abide by army rules
And they
in
know.
jail.
Oh.
And then and then go to regular jail after that.
Jesus.
Yeah, so you don't fuck up in the army.
They saying to Guantanamo.
I would say it's probably equal.
It's closed now.
It's probably equal.
It's close to Guantanamo.
Yeah, Leavenworth. It's also a little German city. And that's
Really?
I went there. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
The Nazis control the city?
No.
Or so you think, and then you hear one of the guys go, "Hail Hydra."
There you go.
They've
I
been
was
in their
hanging out
own.
with my
Nazis
friends,
in the moon.
and my friend pulled out we're all drinking or whatever, and my friend pulled out his grandfather's old Nazi knife. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys videos later.
He
Send
got
that to me
He
so I
He
can
got it
put-
from a Nazi,
Yeah, I'll
or
show
was
you.
he a Nazi?
I think he was like a war trophy. So
Ah.
at war, he got it.
Came with
Spoils
a
of
hand
war.
or an ear or something? Or no?
Fun fact: the Nazis begged the Allies to stop using shotguns during trench warfare because they considered it to be inhuman.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
That's a Nazi for you.
They're like systematic erasure of Jews is fine, but a shotgun in the trenches, that's too much. That's too much.
Messing them up, dude.
Honestly, like when you think about it, it's like they're like, "Oh, hey Hans," and then like they're gone.
Yeah,
That's it.
Blasted.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what else?
Just send me the picture. I'll put it in over.
I want to show you pops.
Oh yeah.
Oh, please.
The
See it now.
Nazi memorabilia that was taken over.
It should be right here. I was really drunk.
Because Grandma has a carbine, a 30-30 carbine that was used to kill people during the Civil War in Mexico. So
Your mom? Grandma?
Grandma,
That's what I was
yes.
saying. Grandma, yeah.
yeah, now your uncle Roberto has it.
Yeah. If anyone's gonna have it, he has. He
Mhm.
has all the history stuff. So
Oh yeah, but it was actually used to kill federales.
Federales. That's
Federales.
was that the revolution?
That was during the
crazy.
Mexican Revolution and the later Civil War with the Guerra Cristera,
I'll find it later.
where they're
yeah,
killing
send it
priests
over.
and so forth and so on.
Can't find it right now.
Fun facts about Mexico.
Fun facts about Mexico.
I could
So,
leave it.
what was your time in the army like, Ba?
You were in the army?
I was never in the army.
You literally said that you did training and stuff like that. That you learned how to do like
He broke his leg. and now he gets
conscription and
paid-
whatnot.
has paid
Yeah.
Excuse me?
you.
How drunk was I?
You were driving, so I hope not too much. No, yeah, weren't you saying something like, "Oh yeah, we trained and like you held the guns and whatnot," and then
Oh no, it was not the army. It was
Ah.
la Policía Judicial
Okay.
del Estado de Jalisco.
okay, so you did some sort of
There-
military,
yeah,
faux military combat
Uh,
training.
The military was the one that did the hand-to-hand training for the Policía Judicial del Estado, and then
Judicial police of the state.
yes, the bodyguards of the narcos, pretty much.
Ooh,
Yeah, I know. Mexico.
tough.
Welcome to Mexico.
honestly.
Yep. So it was fun. I didn't get to rob anyone or to kill anyone. I was shipped to the U.S. So it was nice.
Is that what everybody was doing? They were robbing, killing people?
Of course, yeah. That's the basic training is you go and mug someone.
In Mexico,
and
right?
This is Jalisco.
Yeah.
This is the
Viva Mexico.
the state police. The state police in Mexico. Yeah.
Drink to
that's,
that.
Yep. It is a fun fact, but it's what people
Mhm.
used to do.
Yeah,
I hide the fact that I did have a high school diploma because I was way beyond overeducated to be in that
Mhm.
position.
yeah.
If
Was
they found
pursuing-
out or what? Or like-
I didn't want them to find out that I was able to write a full sentence.
Oh, damn. Some slave stuff right there.
yeah.
No, I was pursuing my career as a chopper pilot, but
Mm.
That's nice, like, yeah.
I got shipped to the U.S. Way
Mm.
better than killing or robbing people.
Like, yeah. Go to the U.S., kill, rob people. It's a hard choice.
It's a hard choice.
be,
It
ri-
was.
be rich in Mexico after you rob people, or be poor in the U.S. And work hard.
Eh,
I'd rather work.
the later is better.
You got 99-cent tacos at Jack in the Box, so
Exactly.
that's
Can't complain.
they're $1.29 now actually.
At basic training,
You saw that?
they recruit people from
You saw
like
that?
Puerto Rico. what
The
was
soul
it?
just
Oh, yeah.
went up. And
You can't hear the buzzing, but it's buzzing.
Yes, yeah.
We recruit soldiers from like everywhere, like Africa,
The poor countries?
South Korea, territories, and like alliances
sorry.
or whatever. Like they want nationality in America or whatever, so they join our military. I had a friend from Puerto Rico, one of our territories, and he's like on the way to the airport to come to basic training.
Yeah.
He's seen lines of dead bodies. They were killed the day before by what is it, like the
In which country?
Puerto Rico,
Oh, by the federales or
Yeah,
the
or
state government,
like
basically,
the-
the state police.
like the drug dealers. What are they called?
Oh, narcos.
Yeah, like narcos. Yeah.
Narcos had killed them, or
Yeah,
they were.
had killed him on his
Oh.
way to the airport. he's seen that shit,
Jesus.
yeah. So he's like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I mean.
He's National Guard now. He went back home.
Oh my God.
He's chilling now. I don't know.
I mean,
He's water treatment now. Water treatment specialist. Yeah.
it's better. I mean, it's better than
Yeah.
staying and doing nothing at least. So
Yeah,
that's
fine.
wild. That sounds
way better than dying. Probably being stuck on a processing your feces in the water.
Oh my god.
I know.
That's all the. See, that's what we're waiting for.
That's the souls going
Oh,
up
shit.
to heaven. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting for to see
Sorry
all the
about
little,
that.
the little guys popping.
You guys
Because
want
that's.
some gum?
No, my mouth stink. It's probably the
Chew
white
in the-
claw.
No. I know I was like, I'm gonna be chewing right into the mic, but no, it's fine. Just wash it down with another White Claw. That's easiest way. Fast.
goodness gracious.
You don't have to drive home. You're fine.
Nah, I'll be fine.
Well,
I'm still waiting for my tequila that I
Bring his
carry
tequila.
and
Bring
and,
Hector his white henny.
broke for.
oh yeah,
There you go.
yeah. Because he wanted some white henny, and I'm like, so because at the airport where we stopped, we were in one of the new terminals, and there was brand
Oh
new.
no, no, it's
Nothing
brand
was
new.
there.
There's nothing.
Yeah,
Not even bathrooms. They
Mm.
have you
There-
a bucket and a bag.
Mm-hmm.
there was. Maybe in Mexico, but no, there
No,
like
no, this is the
everything was
US.
done. No, everything was done.
Was it cheaper?
Oh,
On
so the
our
bucket
side.
was for something else? Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I
for
have
emergencies.
a janitor cursing at me now.
He just didn't understand the instructions. That's why.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, no, but there wasn't any like duty free
Do they only
place
have
in
white
LA.
Hennessy in Mexico or what?
No, at
Is
the
it?
duty free.
Is it cheaper?
It's cheaper in
cheaper
LAX
at the
because it's
airport.
duty free. There's no taxes or anything, and like you can like literally land, buy it, and then just come, and then you're done. That's it.
Lit.
Yeah, because it's already in the airport, so it doesn't matter how like
Mm,
big it
yeah,
is
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. So,
Mhm.
you know, it's nice.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, unlike shipping stuff over here. Alan got robbed by some Mexican ladies over there because he was like he had a,
Ladies?
I mean by the TSA, the Mexican TSA.
They're not TSA. They
No,
freaking
they're-
private contractors.
Mm,
And
so
they tried to take my salsa once, and I was looking at it. I'm like, it's frozen. There's no way for you to freeze explosives.
Right.
Uh,
Really? That thing?
No, it's the solid you can get to it is a gel. It's either
Oh.
powder or a gel.
Mhm.
Oh, shit. I
It
had
will
no
not
idea.
frozen. It has a whatever
Too
chemical
too
compounds.
low of a
yeah.
freezing point.
Oh, damn.
So the lady was like, no, but la salsa, it was liquid before. I'm like, I know, but this is a brick of salsa.
Uh-huh.
It's frozen.
And they had a table full of homemade rompope and cheeses and cajeta and all sorts of stuff. And I told the lady, no, you're not eating this.
No.
So I walked.
Yeah, should have took it home.
I walked past the checkpoint and I gave back the frozen beans and the salsa
You
to
didn't-
Wendy.
This time?
No, last
Or
time. No,
oh,
this time.
Yeah, nothing. huh?
Nothing. Because
Yeah.
Is it like a special salsa you couldn't make at home?
oh, it's the one that my mom makes.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
That's very
there's-
special. Heck yeah.
Yeah, all the
she
seeds and
knows how to-
stuff, and
she knows how to make salsa.
Throw
Oh,
it down.
it was so funny. There we had ceviche with the salsa that she had, right? And I'm just like drenching the tostada, and then my Nino, he goes, "Respeta la salsa." I was like, "Psh, this is nothing for me." Like, I mean, it tastes really good because it's like it's basically pure seeds and like pure like
It's pure chile.
yeah, pure
And,
chile.
Oh, it's
garlic.
just chopped up and thrown in there.
Yeah,
No,
but
they
like it
just blend
tastes.
them.
Yeah, it
It's
tastes really
just
good.
Sea salt,
Mhm.
uh,
Yeah.
Like
bare
three ingredients.
chile
minimum.
de árbol,
That's it,
and
yeah.
garlic.
Yeah.
That's
Good
it.
stuff.
Yeah, and it's like it's really hot, but it's like it tastes really good too. It's not just
Oh,
like
the taste
like
is, it has to do with the ingredients.
Yeah.
That's
For
what
sure.
it is.
better
fresh.
ingredients, better pizza, Papa John.
There you go.
So yeah,
Freaking
We're not
awesome.
sponsored
not sponsored.
by Shaq.
Yeah, but oh yeah, it's no longer Papa doing it anymore. They went really the opposite direction, didn't they?
Yeah, they went with Shaq.
Because Papa John was like saying the
weirdos.
N word,
Uh,
and then
no, he
now you got
was-
Shaq doing it. So I don't know what that says about them, but
Shaq
Just-
is a billionaire.
Yeah, he doesn't
I'm pretty
pay.
sure. Yeah.
Pretty
But
sure.
also, it takes him like 10 seconds to record the commercial. He just takes a bite of the pizza.
Papa John.
Yeah, that's it. You've done a commercial as Shaq. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is doing all the editing. He
Like,
just
next one, Gold Bond. Be a man. Whatever.
yeah.
Next
the,
one.
the general. You call general now. Next one, because he's just in front of a green screen in all
What's
those.
another brand? Icy Hut.
Oh yeah, that's true. He does.
Icy Hut, yeah.
Why is he
He
doing?
has a lot of shoe brands.
You know, okay, wait. It makes sense
Shaq
why.
shoes.
Shaq
Shaq
shoes.
soda. Yeah.
He's making so many commercials because it's like during the pandemic when everything slows down, you can still do commercials from home, like
Hey,
just
but he was still he was
sit in
doing
front
that
of a green
before
screen and
that,
doing
though.
that.
He was already.
No, yeah. But so many comedians are also like Eric Andre was doing a Verizon commercial.
Oh, I've already seen that.
I was like, what do you
Yeah,
need?
people-
What are you talking about? Like,
But there's no work.
yeah, I mean, yeah, there's no work, and
Might
then
as
they
well.
just start paying comedians to do a bunch of stuff, and it's like car commercials and phone commercials and stuff like that, and they're like, it's a recognizable face, and then with the brand, and they're like,
Made
okay,
his career.
Yeah, basically.
Hell no. He's
Yeah.
a crazy person.
I don't think I've ever shown you the Eric Andre show, have I?
I don't believe so.
Oh,
Don't
it's
show
he
me.
like vomits on the desk and stuff in front of the guests, and it's great. It's
Probably.
It's like if you gave Michael a
So
TV
don't
show.
invite him to my table.
yeah, no, and
I'll let
it's
him.
funny because I was in the same in Laces. I was in the same class as his cousin. I had no
Was
idea.
he vomiting too?
What?
No. But like I didn't know until afterwards on Instagram when they were like,
writing on the table and
yeah, no, but they're posting with him, and I was like, oh, and then like later on it was like like they were talking about like, oh, out here with the cousins or whatever, and it was like,
wow,
that's,
you
yeah,
seen him?
Yeah.
No way. That's crazy.
I know.
That's cool.
it is crazy.
You know
but-
that Leonardo DiCaprio went to Laces?
in seventh
Really?
grade,
On
in
seventh
his
grade?
seventh grade. I mean, I wasn't.
That was a long
I was
time
a
ago.
fetus, so
Probably.
You're not,
Yeah.
Probably not existent.
yeah,
He's
because
old. He's already like
yeah.
40, 50. Maybe.
Yeah.
He's a little up there.
I think he just passed 50, if not. I think so. I don't know.
Me neither.
He
we have
never
Google,
dates a
but we
girl
don't
over
check.
24, supposedly.
Yeah, I
pretty
think
good.
there was one girl that broke that rule, but it was like they were like 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then next 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Someone
Yeah,
built a graph that Leonardo DiCaprio did not go over the age of 24
He keeps
until like
getting
a few
older,
years
but
ago.
the girls stay the same age.
Yeah.
Same as your mom.
Huh?
Same as your mom. Your mom was
dude.
25 for the longest until you figure out the math.
Oh.
So you were pregnant at 7?
I know. I was like, I know. Like as a kid, like my mom's just lying to me, right? Because you know
Nah,
parents
she's
do
just
that.
Making
And-
no.
okay.
Misrepresenting the numbers.
What
Yeah.
happened?
So she would literally tell me that. Like she's like, oh, I'd be like, as a little kid, I'd be like, how old are you? And she'd be like, oh, I'm like
23
21
months.
Yeah, no, like 20. She
You
said
don't know how many
21.
months.
I was like 7, and she said 21.
Yeah.
And so when I go to school and I tell people that, like, yeah, my mom had me when she was 20. No, my mom's 21 right now, and they're like, but you're 7. And I was like, yeah, I know. And they're like, so your mom had you when she was 14? And I was like, I guess. I was just like, I don't know. I'm a child. I don't know the
Yeah,
difference
exactly,
and stuff. So. Yeah, but it's not until you're older when then you understand the joke of it. It's like, oh, she's 25 and so months. You know, like you just hand wave the
25 a
months.
month.
So like I just guess mom's like 42, 43. I don't know.
Don't ask.
No?
I
You
don't-
want to die?
Yeah. It's around there.
Any news with your mom so far? Or
She got a Brazilian butt lift.
why?
She wanted one.
Did she go out of the country to like Tijuana or
Yeah, she
something?
did.
That's
Are you-
terrible. You know, people die like that, dude.
She went to a place with like really good recommendations and like one of my
So
other
they don't die?
a couple other people that we know went there too.
Okay,
so
okay.
Everybody's fine. So she's
All
out
right,
tonight,
yeah,
shaking.
yeah. She's out tonight.
That's the army for you.
That's the
not
army.
That's my mom.
That's people who raise kids that go into the army.
Nah.
I don't know what that says
Having a
about
good time.
society, but
Yeah, it's a society thing. I think. Yeah, Kim Kardashian gets it. Everybody gets it after that.
it's awful too
This
because she
time's
looks like
already in.
she she has a diaper. Like
Yeah.
straight up, it looks awful, and I don't understand why people do that. But
No, but she probably
they
went
wanna
extra
look
with
like
it,
they have a
really
diaper,
extra.
probably?
I don't know. Like you want to walk around with a bunch of like crap in your pants and just.
I mean, you used to wear a diaper for longest. Like
So you're telling me Kim Kardashian stole that look from me?
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna sue you right now. I'm coming for you. You heard that,
Coming for you.
Kanye?
No, don't get near.
I'm just, what are the chances she's watching right now? That's the real question. We've
I'm a
got,
tiger, dude.
yeah. Imagine. There's an algorithm that she has where it looks for like mentions of her name, and then she finds this, and then actually sues us, and then
Narcos
we
in
become
Mexico have
fam-
that.
Oh, it's frightening. It is.
It is.
From what?
So there was a family
You do a
friend.
search?
There was a family friend that was in Mexico, right? And they were posting like, "Oh, I'm at this. Where were they, in Cancun or something?" Or
They were at the small town in
Oh.
Jalisco.
yeah,
But they were posting, oh, we're at this 5-star hotel.
Mhm.
We're driving
this car,
20,
yeah,
20,
posing from the car and stuff, and
22,
like bragging.
brand new.
You post those after you get out of there.
Exactly.
Like, that's rule one. First
Yeah.
of all,
Okay.
and they're posting
so-
this to Facebook.
So they got
Rob.
located
Wow.
and scared and a phone ransom was demanded and paid because they told him, I know where you're staying, I know what you're wearing, you're walking back and forth, and they tag him and they tax them.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
That's
Wild.
it
they
is
steal
beyond
the
wild.
tax.
Yeah.
It's crazy, yeah. That's why when you go to Mexico, you gotta just stick to the tourist towns, stick to the city, broad daylight, never post anything till you get back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Always. I mean, you knew that, of course. Like
Just
you don't
common
post.
sense.
Yeah, you don't
Common
post till you get
Don't
back.
post
But
And it's not only Mexico.
Brazil,
Venezuela, Brazil.
Oh, Venezuela is not
Colombia.
even a country anymore. It's just a piece of dirt with a rich guy stealing from everyone. I mean, what's the other
Hey,
place?
viva la revolución.
Yeah. No, what's the other places? The other versions of Mexico. ¿Te acuerdas? The meme.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Mexico,
But you're missing
Guatemala,
República
Salvador,
Dominicana and
Honduras,
Peru.
Brazil,
Haiti.
Chile, freaking all those motherfuckers.
Yeah, a bunch of places basically. But there, yeah, just go to tourist towns everywhere. Don't listen to the locals that say, "Nah, that's a tourist trap. Come to this local bar," because
Oh, no.
yeah, there was like literally in Cancun, like when we were still in Mexico, this news was popping up in the Google feed. In Cancun, at a locals bar, they got shot up because they didn't pay like protection money.
Because they were there at the trying to get like a $20 hooker or the $10
No.
cocaine.
I mean, it's just I'm saying
$10
they
cocaine.
they shot up the bar because it didn't pay protection money. That's
Oh,
why.
I thought the guys that were in the bar.
No. They just came up, started shooting, and then they left. It was just random. I know, and that was a locals bar.
I've been to a bunch of places in
Brothels.
Cancun,
That's
and I always you always stick to the all inclusive.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
have
yeah.
their own
Yeah.
freaking
Security.
yeah, you could pay for the resorts. And we
Yeah,
just stayed at
the
the resort. They have water park, bars, pool,
The beach.
and I
beach,
and
like
I
animals
do,
sometimes.
Yeah, I do travel as a local, but
Yeah, you go to like the
I hide
temples
the
or whatever.
bracelet. I always hide the bracelet, and then I go because they always will ask like,
Oh, where are you coming from?
Where are you coming from? Like,
Guadalajara or something?
Guadalajara. It's $20. I'm like, $20? What do you mean? Give me the price in pesos. What do you mean $20? And I get like cheap deals.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
time I was there, we went to Xcaret for $50.
Because you told me you're from Guadalajara también.
I'm from Guadalajara, and I don't know what they do, but it was the whole thing. They gave us a bracelet, got into the bus, we ate, we drank, we had fun.
You see any
Us.
ghosts?
Not in Cancun.
Seen
The
ghosts.
ranch is pretty famous for that. I don't know if it is the old
All the old souls.
souls
There were
or
ghost stories?
something. Yeah.
Alright.
What's like the youngest you remember there being or seeing something there at the ranch?
I was like probably like 7. It has to
Crazy.
do with probably the darkness and you're nervous and the stories and there's a bunch of weird stuff that happens. We were out hunting once. Not that there's anything to hunt over there. We were just pretty much walking, and we sat down and this was like probably like 9 o'clock, and then we saw a light, and I was talking to your uncle Alejandro. I told him, look at that stars. That's kind of weird because it's like it's brighter, and he is like, no, that's an airplane. And we just kept on looking, and the thing stop. So I'm like, it's not a plane because it stopped. So the thing just went vertical, down, and
Oh.
disappeared.
Dang. UFO.
I don't know what it was. So we were like, maybe we should go back. So we started walking back, and then the thing just popped up again, and it just went up and
Just
disappeared.
gone out of
And
sight.
we were like, I was scared. I was like,
Go on, it's time to run home now and start
because
praying.
There's like old stories of round rocks coming out of the Devil's Pool in the river. It's I guess it is a very deep portion of the river, and they said that I don't know why they call it the Devil's Pool, La Poza del Diablo.
That's
But-
cool.
I don't know, but they claim that they seen round rocks
Come out of it.
come out of it and splash. I guess getting down into it without splashing any water. And I never seen that, but you hear stories like
He's living right next to Area 51 over there. Area 52.
Yeah.
probably. And there's some weird stuff. Right where your uncle Roberto has the house, they used to see a shadow going from the house, and it will like disappear. And this is like pretty much like a freestanding rock fence. So one day they decided to find out why the shadow was disappearing, and they remove a portion of they knocked down the freestanding fence, and they I don't know,
Uncovered
they
a dead
saw
body?
something. They dug up a body, and they took it and they dumped it into the cemetery.
What?
Bones, yeah, no body,
Jesus. Oh, okay,
bones.
okay. I was like,
No,
okay.
not a body.
Yeah,
They were
bones.
That's the right thing to do.
bones.
Yeah.
And that
shadow
seems-
stopped passing?
That shadow stopped passing, but that used to be a gambling house, and so they claimed that,
Oh,
that
some
this,
debt
mhm,
or something.
someone got killed and got buried underneath the fence, and
R.I.P.
I don't know. And the weird thing is that I used to go across the bridge
Mhm.
to go from I guess where we gather and play
Mhm.
back to my aunt's house. And
Over the Rio Verde?
no, over the in El Rancho.
Oh, okay.
It's
okay.
just a bridge.
Just a bridge. Okay.
It's a creek.
Yeah.
It only has water when it rains. So but that freaking bridge used to be 2 pieces of
Plywood.
lumber,
Oh.
2 mesquite trunks,
Mhm.
probably like I'm gonna say like 3 feet in width. That was it. So, and it was just wood, mesquite trunks.
Mhm.
So I was walking by and I see this figure or whatever, and I'm like, I need to speed up. So I started moving faster, and the damn thing just kept on moving on the side of my
Vision.
like vision, and I didn't want to look because I was like, the hell. So I started running, and the damn thing just kept on moving, and I don't know what it was, but it was weird. And there's a bunch of
Like, did it look like a shadow out of the corner of your eye, or did it look like a figure moving?
no, it was more like a figure,
Just out of reach in your vision.
no, I was watching it, but I didn't want to watch it.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
didn't want to turn and see what it was. I was
Like,
like,
hello.
hello.
Mr. Burns.
Yeah, no. But it was moving. It was moving really fast. And again, I don't know what it was, but it scared the
Jeebus
hell
out
out
of
of
you.
me. Oh yes, it did.
I was training in the desert, like the story. And we're on a convoy, right? That's when like 10 trucks.
Mhm.
They line up and they go from one point A to point B, right? So we're driving through at night through the desert, and our trailer gets a flat tire. So
Mhm.
ours breaks down basically. And they're like, "Well, we're gonna go finish the mission, and then we're gonna send back a retrieval team for you guys, right?"
Oh, no.
So we're there in the desert, pitch black. We have our night vision goggle. It's one goggle. It's you see green,
Yeah.
right? And then like I'm with this lieutenant. She's like doesn't know what to do. This old sergeant, like female sergeant, she don't know what the fuck to do. And then this other sergeant, he's a little, so he don't know what the fuck to do. And then I'm not gonna lie, but and then I'm just like, let's change the tire. And they're just talking because they're higher leadership, so they're not gonna listen to me. They're just like,
Yeah, whatever.
oh, we have to call in for help. They spent 30 minutes calling for help. Yeah, like, they're gonna.
There you go.
And then like there's like, let's change the tire. I'm like, all right. So I go outside. I get the tire from the back of the truck. I throw it off. You know how you have to break it, like the things. So I do that.
But
I'm tired.
I'm hoping you, at this point, you had the jack on the.
Oh yeah. We have the jack and everything.
Yeah, just keep
So
step.
and then I'm tired. So I'm like, okay, you guys could just turn it.
Undo the
And I
locks,
step
yeah.
off, and I'm looking at the desert, and I see like this black figure, just like 100 feet out, just like standing there and fading in and out, just looking at us. Dude, I'm just like, I'm looking, I'm like,
Does anyone else see that?
I go over there, I'm like, start turning the thing. I'm like, we gotta go, like, dang.
faster.
Like, it's like, I was like, damn, that's pretty scary. Yeah.
Jesus.
And then we just
You
caught
figured
up
out
with the
what it
convoy. Actually, we
You figure out what it was?
no. Yeah, it was like fading in and out, but like I would look everything was perfect. Like I could see everything just like this, like but everything was green, and that was the only thing that was not right. And it was just like I don't know, man. It was weird. I was like, what the heck? That's freaking weird. Because people die in training all the time.
Oh, of course.
People. Most of the deaths are from. It's like
Exhaustion?
80% of them are no. It's from people getting ran over. Because there's
What?
dust everywhere.
Oh, you can't say anything.
People are sleeping. People are in trenches. People are walking. And there's dust, and these trucks are moving like point A, point B, just moving. People get hit all the time.
Oh my
People
God.
sleeping by a bush, ran over. There's also heat, like deadly animals and shit. So most
Scorpions
of
and
the time it's
stuff,
getting ran
or-
over though. Scorpions, we've seen scorpions, baby, like rattlesnakes everywhere.
Rattlesnakes?
You
Oh,
know.
Jesus.
Um,
Can they bite through your
animals.
boots?
No, maybe. I don't know.
I didn't try it, but
Yeah, it's
Hopefully
crazy out
not.
there. It's fun.
that's wild.
And then I got fucking paper sprayed out there. Basically, I got.
Do they train you for it?
It's crazy. Yeah, they give us gas masks, but it wasn't sealed correctly, so it just like,
Oh,
when
no.
I was-
It leaked in and it's stuck in there?
I was like, I was like yelling. It was fun. And these guys, they died supposedly like when they got shot at by the enemy.
Yeah.
So they were at our camp and they took off all their gear. And they didn't have it on them. So then they just started running when the gas started coming. They just started running, but they were just like pouring, like they were just like their
Yeah.
eyes were just messed up.
You guys use milk or what?
We don't have milk.
No, like, you guys, what did you carry to wash your eyes out with? Or you just
Water
waited?
and waited out.
Oh, Jesus.
Because everything's caked in it. Everything's caked in
Oh,
it for the next
yeah.
3 days. Everything. So when you touch it, taste it, you're burning. You use the restroom, you're burning.
Ah.
Like yeah, it's caked in this chemical. It's like thick,
Jesus.
so
Yeah.
it's everywhere. Yeah, you wash your clothes, but that might help. All the trucks are covered in it, so you're gonna have to drive. So.
Oh, my God.
All
Wait, so
tents, sleeping bags.
h-
everything.
how does that exercise go exactly? Do they just, everyone line up and start spraying everyone? Or what
No,
is the...
so we have a base. We set up.
Yeah.
We set up our defenses, our C-wire, which is like the you know
Razor
like the
wire.
razor wire, yeah. And then we set up the headquarters, communications, trucks. Like we all get our weapons, which have blanks or whatever.
Mhm.
And they also have it's basically laser tag
Yeah.
when we train. But so the enemy comes,
They're not a sponsor.
they're trained soldiers usually, and there's like experts in like chemical and like helicopters and shit. Like it's crazy, and yeah. So and it's a big truck with a garbage can in the back, and they're mixing chemicals, and it's just spewing out the top, and
Oh.
they drive around the whole the perimeter of our thing, just spewing like. It's crazy, and they also have like actors playing like rioters. They have like actors,
Oh.
like it's crazy. It's a big simulation out
Yeah.
there. It's fun.
A lot of money invested. That's
It's like
why
a
they
month
just...
in the desert in
Oh, yeah.
August, the hottest freaking month of the year in California. It's pretty in the Death Valley. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It gets to like 130 over there. It's crazy.
I want 30.
Well, and I thought the Burning Man was fun because I went there once, and that was crazy.
Uh-huh.
That was
You went
like
to Burning Man?
yeah,
What year?
mid '80s.
Mid-80s?
That's the best time.
It was nice, very amazing,
It's hot.
surprisingly very amazing.
That's in California?
It
Or is
No, Nevada
Reno,
desert.
Reno, right? Like
It's-
Reno,
no, it's
Nevada?
not Reno. It's somewhere in the Nevada desert.
Okay, 'cause I was in the Reno airport and there was like a picture. There was like a
Oh, there's
painting
pictures
of it.
everywhere, yeah.
It's somewhere in Nevada.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, that's pretty cool.
It's so
I
you
wanna
can
go.
start hallucinating before you even arrive to the Burning Man.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, that was wild. That's fun. That's why they're doing my job. I was only 1 month at my unit. So I was like 7 months in the army, and I was like barely knew how to do my job. They're just like, do your job. I'm like, I don't know, man. What do you want from me now?
I haven't been trained for this.
Yeah, it was the basic training is just like basic army stuff.
Yeah,
And
like-
the school, they teach you some stuff, but like it's not enough.
Mhm.
They teach you the very turn on a computer. Boop. All right, you're ready to go.
Yeah,
They're like
literally.
they're training you at your unit, and then
Yeah.
I was at my unit for like a month, and then they sent me the dang desert.
Jesus.
So, but now I'm really good. I'm pretty good.
Now, do you think you can lead your own platoon? And like, are you at the level where you can take over Viet Cong or not yet?
No other army could stand up to what we have right now, dude. I'm just saying.
You
that
sure
right
about
now.
that?
No other army. Look at Russia. They could barely like put up a fight
Oh.
against Ukraine.
Yeah.
And that's the other second. That's the second like superpower behind like
Supposedly.
China. Like
Yeah.
China ain't nothing. Russia ain't nothing. Like
Yeah.
we'll destroy everybody. Like,
And you're not
don't
even
worry.
counting all the hillbillies who would like take up arms if there was ever a land war, you know?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Hillbillies.
That's why I always think about.
Red
You remember
Knights.
the movie Red Dawn, where like supposedly Russian
yeah.
people, or in
It's
the
Russian,
reboot,
yeah.
in the reboot they did
it
North
was
Koreans,
Korean, yeah.
and they were like they dropped in and then they like took over, and oh no, like
You
we're
see that
being
Josh
taken
Peck
over.
Episode of Tiger
I
Belly?
did,
That was
I
good. That
did,
was so funny.
where they talk about it. But Yeah, like that makes no sense. Like there's no chance a land invasion would ever work because
no.
just Texas alone would be able to wipe them out.
Every state has a military base. It's either Army, Air Force, Navy, or Marines, and or National Guard, and we're all ready to fight. It don't matter what time of day we're gonna,
No, yeah, it's like
we're
the
gonna
fire
disrupt
alarm
it.
goes off and you guys are up. It's like every time they try and be like, "Oh, it's because our forces are scattered," and it's like your forces are scattered. There's like a million
That's
army
your
people.
fault.
Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
Like we're evenly scattered.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Like, we're ready.
Pretty much.
But yeah. I'm not gonna sign up for another contract though.
Wait, so how long do you have left? Because you've already been there for like a year and a half, right?
And then
Yeah,
it's a
3
4-year
years.
contract.
Oh, it's a
so
4-year?
2.5 left.
I thought it was
Gotcha.
a 3-year.
I thought it was 3 year too. That's
3
why.
years, 3 months. 6 months, and then 6 months training. So 4
Oh,
years.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
They technically don't count that. Okay.
Kind of.
Damn it! It's already passed by like
So
nothing
you
though.
went to,
Like nothing, yeah.
you
It's
went
crazy.
to Pendleton for a basic?
I went to Fort Jackson in
Jackson.
South Carolina, and then I went to
Ooh.
AIT,
You-
which is like the school.
Were you able
in
to do any
Virginia.
hunting in South
No,
Carolina?
No.
What?
I slept in a hole
Oh my
a couple
god.
days while it was pouring rain
Yes, sir.
with a tarp on top of me. Crawled through the thing while they were yelling at me.
Oh, geez.
They were shooting lightning, rain, sand for like a whole football field worth. Crawling through that thing, it was pretty wild. And we stand in the rain in like 30-degree weather
Oh my
for like
God.
an hour.
Anyone get hypothermia?
Yeah, my friend like he blacked out,
Oh Jesus.
and then he's like, "Hey," he walked up to the drill sergeant. He's like, "Hey, I don't know, I need to go somewhere warm." They're like, "I go and sit in the truck," and then he got in there.
and he
He
knocked
came
out
back out, and he's just like walking in circles. And then like the next day, we're like, "Hey, what happened?" And he's like, "I don't remember."
Oh my
No.
god.
And then this other guy, everybody's getting up, getting ready to go, packing their stuff. And then they're like, "Hey, let's say his name's Raul or something. Raul, get up." And he's right there. He's purple. He's turning purple, and he's like
Jeez.
shaking, dude. And they're like,
Jesus.
because he went to sleep with his wet uniform on.
That's a big
yeah.
no.
Me, I got in my sleeping bag. I took off all my clothes. I slept
Yeah.
naked. I'm good. And then in the middle of the night, I changed out to dry stuff once it stopped raining. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was crazy. If we go to sleep in wet stuff, you're gonna.
I mean, you remember they told us that when we went to Jamboree,
Yeah,
how
like-
it's like because
well,
it was raining in like 100-degree weather, but
I feel like I had that little step up because I already knew like
Boy
survival
Scouts.
stuff and stuff. So
you're in there with a bunch of delinquents who are like, I was thrown in here by my parole officer and stuff like that.
I don't think they do that no more.
Aw.
No, they stopped doing it.
Yeah.
How many people deserted? Did you say again?
What do you mean deserted?
Remember you said during training some people
This one
deserted.
guy, he went AWOL 3 times.
AWOL.
What?
He
They took him back after.
Oh no. Okay, so
Oh.
he took off. He was bipolar.
Oh
he
my
was
God.
gay.
Ah, okay.
And he was weird. I flew with him from California to
Yeah.
South Carolina, and then
Was that fun?
Got there. What do you mean? It was fun. It was it was
Yeah.
torture.
like,
okay.
was he going crazy in the
No,
plane
he
and
was
stuff, or
chilling. Like he was
no
really,
signs
like,
of anything?
The meds.
He's probably off his meds, maybe. Yeah,
There you
because
go.
people get off their meds. People hide whatever illness, like things are. So to get in, you know what I
Mhm.
mean. So, yeah. So he was in there, and they were bullying him because he's just weird. He's overall just weird. What you looking at?
I hear the buzzing. There's a.
Nah,
I think a huge beetle just flew into the.
So yeah, they were bullying him and stuff. So he's like, "I'm gonna leave." So he took off. The MPs brought him back in the morning, and everybody's eating breakfast. Like we all sit there in the cold in our workout uniforms on the concrete eating some cereal. He takes off again.
Like
right?
just runs.
Yeah, down the street. They catch him. The drill sergeant catches him, bring him back, and he takes off a third time. After that, I don't know what happened to him.
I
They
mean,
just-
probably
they
just
locked him up
dishonorable
and
discharge or
kicked him
something.
out, yeah.
You
But
hear
yeah.
it? Buzzing.
'Cause usually
Yeah.
he would have just sat there and waited until they had a trip for him to go back home.
Damn.
You know?
But that's dishonorable discharge, right? That's or
Yeah.
is
It's
that
just-
like?
it's just failure to complete, and then they kick you out. They don't give you no benefits, nothing.
Oh, because it's just training at that point. Yeah, yeah.
Just
It's not
training.
technically.
They're
He
not really,
wasn't
yeah.
technically in the army yet.
Yeah.
So, damn.
Dishonorable
That's
is like if you get what is that like?
if you're
Yeah,
actually
get
in the
past
army
training.
and
If you DUI, if you do like drugs or something, AWOL maybe. Other ways to get kicked out.
desertion and stuff like
yeah,
that.
break the law, like federal laws.
AWOL on desertion is the same.
Desertion, yeah. Yeah. There's honorable discharges, which is like medical,
Well, yeah, yeah. You
Um,
hear about that all the time.
finance. If you make a lot of money, you could get out.
Why?
If you have a good amount of money, you can prove to the military you don't need them. You can get out that way.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
How
So
the hell you joined the army without taking in consideration the amount of money that you were gonna be losing? You just want to try it
because
out or what?
I want to try it out, something different, because I was going the same routine of like, you know, just working. COVID hit and I didn't have a job. And I was like living on unemployment. And I was like, I gotta do something else. And then at that time, I crashed my car, broke up with my girlfriend, lost some friends, like my other hobbies or whatever. And I was like, I gotta do something else. So, I wasn't going to school or anything. So I was like, all right, might as well do this. And it'll
Sounded
get me
like a desperate
stable.
move to me.
It's kind of desperate. I'll give it to you.
But now,
But,
like, you're almost halfway through
I'm
it.
done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a good job when I'm out.
0%
Housing
on the
loan.
VA loan. Yeah. I think it's
Housing, business
crazy.
loan. And then a lot of jobs hired just because of prior military service. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
They're like, thank you for your service. Here's a $70,000 job. All you gotta do is sit here and do nothing.
Boom. You've seen it.
I mean,
You've
yeah,
seen it.
yeah,
It
like
happens.
100%.
And if I'm good at it, then there's a bonus, you know.
Yeah, and you're learning like logistics and things like that on top of that. So it's like actual
So,
transferable skills.
Transferable skills. Yeah.
That's good. It's basically like free school. And you don't have to kill anyone right now because we just
We're in
pulled out of
peacetime.
Iraq, pulled out of pretty much everything. Yeah.
yeah.
So, I mean, Taliban took over, but
Yeah, it's been like that for a minute already. Like people just go in, they get there what they want, and get out, and then
Yeah.
they're set up.
I feel like you joined at a good time though, because during COVID, it's not like they're gonna send you out or anything. You know, most of you guys are just kind of sitting inside and just doing
Yeah, a
training.
lot of missions got canceled because of COVID.
Yeah. So.
It's crazy. My unit was supposed to go to Thailand,
Ooh.
but COVID hit, and then they had to cancel everything.
Damn.
No. And then Korea was a maybe because of COVID, but now since it's like getting better,
Getting better, yeah.
it's a for sure thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna try some authentic K barbecue finally, huh?
I went today. We got the bulgogi.
But that's not real K
We got
barbecue.
The steak, not steak. The beef.
Yeah, bulgogi is the main
Shabu?
steak.
Oh, that's Japanese, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
What's the options?
I don't know. I'm not Korean. How would I know?
Oh, Korean?
Carne asada, al pastor, tenemos de todo.
Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's mainly like bulgogi as like the generic one.
Steak. I mean, not steak,
Steak.
but
I know what you mean.
Chicken, shrimp, squid.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good stuff, man.
Tribe.
Yeah. I can't wait to go. Yeah, everything's cheaper there too.
Oh
Like
yeah.
you feed like your whole family of 4, drinks and everything for like $40
Where?
in Korea.
Does the dollar translate really well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like
So
crazy.
you-
are you going or you been to?
Now I'm going in November
Mm.
for like till June next year,
Damn, that's crazy.
or more because they sometimes
Depending if they
extend
extend, yeah. So wait, how much does it translate to? Like say
3 to
one.
1. So
3 to
$1
1?
dollars gets 3 of theirs. Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I thought it was like 40,000 something.
something like that.
What?
I don't
No?
know. 3 to 1.
A
Something
1
like
to
that.
40,000 or something.
No,
They
that's
carry like wheelbarrows full
in
of
like Venezuela maybe.
Oh,
not
my bad, my bad.
Yeah, he said Korea. This man's
Oh,
going. He's
no.
going to the country of Samsung, basically.
There you go.
Literally,
Mhm.
Samsung Galaxy, South Korea. That's
Oh, yeah.
sponsored by them, basically. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But tell me more about Burning Man.
Yeah,
This is the first time hearing about this.
And acid and loose women. Loose
No,
men.
they were not loose women. They
That was-
everybody. If you choose to go naked,
More power
a
to
lot
you.
of hippie people. A lot. The boss. I don't know if he paid for the tickets or whatever, but he was chill and we took a bunch of aluminum rims and then
They
we
might say,
burned
"Take a
the
bunch of
hell
acid."
out of those and a little bit of booze. I don't do drugs because my brain is not that good to begin with. So
So you didn't have a good time. No, I'm just kidding.
it was
No, it must have been a good time. It's great.
very interesting.
Hell yeah.
I saw some super nice works of art being thrown at the fire.
Oh yeah.
Thrown
Yeah.
into the fire.
Mhm.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
it's like
Anything goes.
and
Make art, destroy art,
Yeah,
whatever.
we stay in the truck. I don't know if he paid for it but there was like free booze.
Was it one
free
day or
dope.
multiple days that you stayed?
No, we stayed 2 days.
2 days.
Now it's all commercial. It's like Coachella now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I
sponsored
I believe
everything.
they sell tickets now and whatever.
Mhm.
But
See,
before it
that's
was
not-
just a gathering.
show up in a
yeah.
burning pit.
Bunch of
It
people.
was like Woodstock
just,
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of odd because my boss used to pay us to go and help the Indian reservations in
Yeah.
near Bullhead in
Mhm.
Arizona, because they live worse than the people in Mexico.
Oh, it's bad. Yeah, like it's
Like
the
like,
poverty
I
level
couldn't,
is
I
so
couldn't
horrible.
believe what I saw,
Yeah.
and I'm like, this is not the U.S.
Have you seen Reservation Dogs?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, then you kind of know.
Yeah.
It's a TV show where they're showing like Indian Native Americans, in Oklahoma. Yeah, how the like
no,
the,
no, this is
no, I know. You said like Arizona,
across the border.
Same-
But I'm
same
saying-
all across the board,
yeah,
mostly.
in most of the
And
tribes,
alcohol,
they're dirt poor.
It's unless you're a part of the big family with a lot of money, or you're not.
Yeah.
So everybody
Native-
else is like poor.
Yeah,
pretty
Native
poor.
Americans have the highest rate of alcoholism of any race.
And I believe it has to do with the genetic makeup. Because I seen that.
It's just handed down. Yeah.
I seen that affecting like the native populations of Mexico.
yeah.
They get affected.
Drugs and alcohol. Yeah.
It has to do with some type of resistance that the Europeans brought in to the Americas, and some people in the ranch or some people in Mexico, if like they get exposed to alcohol and they can't stop drinking.
Damn.
And I don't know if you're, I guess, on your grandma's side, there's a lot of Spaniard blood, like freaking.
I mean, the blue eyes kind of gave it away.
I know, but they were
Yeah.
like true immigrants
Spanish
from the I guess the middle of the 1700s. So,
Wait.
yeah.
Did my grandma ever tell you story? Did she know her grandparents?
No, because her dad died when she was 4 years old. But his dad was born in 1868. So this
Yeah.
guy died
long time.
long time ago. She was born in 1930.
Ooh, he died in 1934, right before the Great Depression.
Mm-hmm. But
That's
there was
funny.
no
Oh, no, before D-Day.
there was no Great Depression in Mexico because they had
Nothing
owned-
already.
They own the land. They own everything.
Oh, that
They
too.
own people.
Oh, yeah.
They own people basically.
I own people.
Our grandparents or their grandparents?
My grandpa, which is your father's grandma, he used to own peones. They own
Jeez.
like straight out. But that's
yeah,
that's-
yeah.
And
Oh, but you
like-
just said you never knew him either, right?
no, but going back to the genetic
Predisposition.
makeup, whatever, on the side of my father, your grandpa, he's a freaking Apache. The only thing missing was the headdress. He was as native as they come, and
How did he have blue eyes then? Or, well, colored
Green
eyes.
eyes.
Green eyes.
because his grandfather was from somewhere in Arizona,
Oh.
and he had green eyes.
Because I remember him talking about how he would go to Arizona every so
Yeah.
often and stuff like that. And
Mhm. So, but he was Mexican because back in the day, Arizona was.
Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. So they, like some of your cousins, if they have a little bit of that native gene,
Mm-hmm.
they get affected by alcohol, like really bad.
Hmm.
And we were lucky in our family that I can drink.
The Sandoval liver.
Yeah, Sandoval liver. No, we can take one or two drinks and stop drinking. It's
Call it a
not
day.
like I
Ah.
have to get loaded.
Yeah.
And it has to do with that trigger,
Genetics.
with the genetics.
That's crazy.
I think it is, yeah.
When we went to the Indian, because it was called an Indian reservation.
Yeah.
The Native American is
Recent term.
recent term, and it was sad, like beyond. Like, I mean, I seen that type
Third
of,
world country, basically.
poverty in Mexico, and to see that in the U.S. and because they're the ones that own the country to begin with. I mean, they were displaced by the Spaniards and later on by the Anglos or whatever, but they were the first.
We're in front of a live studio
people.
audience.
It's
Are
a
we?
war zone. You're
It's
like
a war zone, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dang
So
fireworks.
it
HP.
is. It was sad. I mean, I did a lot of hunting in the reservation because they don't care.
Mm.
We just ask.
Because
But they have their own police.
It's a sovereign, yeah. It's basically a little
Yeah.
sovereign state.
And we would like ask them if it's okay for us to shoot some dogs.
Running.
Go crazy.
Yeah.
buckets and buckets of doves and rabbits.
Doves.
So and they don't use the resources that they have because they're drunk.
No, I don't even think it's that. It's just the income inequality. Because it's like he said.
It
you're
has to do with education.
No. You're in a rich casino family or you're not. And that's pretty much it. Like, how would you have the resources to get out of poverty in the first place if you don't have that, or a friend, or like someone
Yeah,
that
connections.
connections.
It
or
has
something,
to do with
if you're just
who
in your
you
circle
know.
of poor people, that's
You
it.
stay poor.
No
Yep.
amount of bootstraps can help that.
No.
We've gotten to the eat the rich portion of the podcast, as is tradition.
Yum, 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 yum.
Bezos should be ground up into ground beef, and so Elon and everything. And have you guys seen how insane Elon Musk is now? By the way, like even more than usual.
Oh, yeah,
he's
being
like
weird.
His own son is now a daughter or something.
no, I don't
Transgender,
know.
and he's trying to like get away from him. He's trying to like what's it called?
Emancipate.
Emancipate. He's gonna
But
get
he
emancipated.
changed his gender, not only his last name.
Oh, he's trying to change his last name. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's trying
I mean, they don't want anything to do with him anymore because he's like, before he was like, yes, I'm a cool tech guy, everybody, woo. And now it's like, no, I'm a full-on fascist Republican, and I'm gonna make sure that 18-hour workdays of my Teslas are not unionized. And like, he's insane now. Like, he's like full mask off basically because he's like, I will endorse the next Republican nominee and stuff like that. And it's like,
that shit?
what? Yeah. And like he did a pump and dump with Dogecoin, where he was like, "We'll be accepting Dogecoin for Tesla,"
They do that.
and then it went up really high, and then the rug was pulled, which was most likely him.
That's super
They
weird,
said
though.
it was a whale that pulled the rug, which was like I said, most likely him, because he can
He's
easily
doing
buy
the
a bunch
same
of stuff.
with
Cryptocurrency and
no,
Twitter.
No, Twitter right now.
Yeah, he already did it. That's the thing.
He did?
People are suing him.
He
because-
refused to buy it now.
Yes, he. This is like I think
He
a few
flat out
weeks ago.
said, "No, I'm not."
He was
gonna buy
not
it."
going to buy it because he's like,
Really?
they don't accept the terms. Yeah, this happened a while ago.
Oh.
And so what happened
And
is,
he's been sued before.
yeah,
for
they're
doing the
already
same thing.
exactly. Oh, it's a
That's
beetle.
a beetle.
Oh, that was
It died
gone.
the same.
Yeah, that was a crunchy
That
one.
was the soul going up
Escaping.
to heaven. Yeah.
But
Bravo.
yeah, he's full mask off now. Where he's like, before he was like, okay, I'm gonna buy Twitter, everybody. So everybody, it's gonna be a real bastion of free speech. And what he means is basically now right wing people can say more things and say like the N word and racist things and not get banned. That's basically what he means by
Oh,
free
yeah, he
speech.
tried to remove the
Because they
box
already
and
say it's like it's a private
try to
company.
bring Trump back.
Yeah, trying to bring
Oh
Trump
my
back. So, like it's a
God.
private company. It can do whatever it wants, right?
There's like at least 30% of the population that still thinks that
Trump
the,
is president.
The election
Yeah.
was
Yeah, it was
stolen.
fake, yeah.
Like,
Like, it was
Around
real.
30% of the population
It was?
genuinely believe
Nice.
that. 30%.
Nah, yeah.
Marmy,
No.
the brainwashing really works.
Nah, dang on. Nah.
Come back talking like
Dang on
Boomhauer.
Alabama.
Yeah, Boom-
I
yeah.
know
I-
people like that though. That's fucking,
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Apparently, people will genuinely talk like that. You remember Boomhauer from
No,
Kayla
they
Hill, right?
do.
Where he's like, "Dango," talking about
I
no,
worked with
dango.
like two of them.
Yeah,
Like,
like
it's crazy.
there was this video where it's like these college girls. They're saying like, "Oh, my name is like Tammy Ann, and I'm going to
Texas A&M.
yeah Texas A&M,"
Yeah.
but they're going like, "My name's Tammy Ann, I'm going to Texas A&M, and I'm going to go Longhorn," and they talk like that. Let me see if I
Yeah,
can
look
find
at
it. Let me
that.
see if I can
That's so
find it.
funny.
It is
You know,
the craziest thing. I was like,
here's another one.
how do these people exist? It'll come back.
Let him get close
Yeah.
to me.
How much you want for the bike? Not for sale. I'll take it.
Give me for 5,400.
400.
It's
It's
gonna make a
almost brand
profit.
new. It's 2005. It has less than 2,000
That was
miles
2005,
on
almost
it.
brand new.
Yeah, okay. I found it. Oklahoma.
Move out. I love Boomhauer, dude. My uncle looks like him, and he sounds like him too.
Like the last one was the most intelligible, but you saw how bad the other two were. Like the first one basically slurred all her words, like Texas and go, and like Texas, Oklahoma. I don't know, all the red states where you can't get an abortion anymore because of the
Red.
trigger laws and
Dude,
Roe v. Wade.
triggers, yes.
It's crazy. We'll talk about that with Edward because I know
so
Edward's
next
gonna talk
week-
for like
Oh,
40 minutes
and
about it.
They're gonna get
Contraceptives
subpoenas.
next. Huh?
Yes.
The big search engines, they're gonna get subpoena
Why?
because they're trying to find out Who was searching?
Was searching up the
Yeah,
It's crazy.
The
That's what Edward was talking about. That's exactly what Edward was talking about. How police can use search engine
Yes.
optimization and data from people to see their searches, to see if they've looked up abortions and things like that.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It's-
trying
They're
to
going
prevent
after
abortions.
people that like you're pregnant 2 months ago and now you're not pregnant.
Oh.
They're gonna find out what happened to that.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It is
Yes.
beyond
Because if you
ridiculous.
don't get it done in the state, then you're fine.
Yeah.
But
Supposedly, because that's the thing. Then
No, but everybody, anybody can sue anybody for
Mhm.
$5,000, and that was just the way of the freaking
the bounties in Texas.
the bounties in Texas.
wow.
Yeah, they're going back to bounting.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Next thing you know, they're gonna start paying for Mexican scalps again.
Here's the thing.
That's crazy.
Clarence Thomas, I don't know what absolute retard who's married to a QAnon lady.
Yeah.
His wife. He is the Supreme Court justice.
January 6th.
She was there January 6th.
She was there.
Actually asked. She was messaging another guy saying, "I think I can get my husband to overturn the election." Like, there are texts about this. Like, she is an insurrectionist. She should be in Guantanamo Bay right now, straight up. And Clarence did not recuse himself from the January 6th probe either. Whole bunch of stuff. That's an hour podcast by itself. But
Yeah.
point is, he stated in his dissension from the Roe v. Wade overturning that we should be looking at the gay marriage one next and at the contraceptives one next.
And
And the gender.
interracial marriage.
Not, I don't know about that just
that
yet,
one's
but
good. That one's-
it's a slippery slope for them.
Slippery slope, man.
Because they can easily just start going, well, now the gay marriage is gone. Why are we looking at it like why are women allowed to vote?
Then again,
And then start
well,
going,
The only way the Democrats can fight back right now is because they own the House and the Senate right now, right?
yeah, remove the
So-
filibuster, start codifying Roe v. Wade, or just have Biden sign an executive order. Like Obama did so many executive
He
orders.
cannot sign an
He
executive
won't.
order.
He has no
He
balls
won't?
to do it.
Yeah,
he
he
won't.
won't.
They
Unless
have no
his
teeth.
They're
handlers
bought
tell
out.
him
Democrats
because,
are bought out, dude.
I think he has like full blown Alzheimer's.
Not full blown. There's moments, but I mean, I there was one
He
time where
was not even able to say his own freaking name.
let me find it. Let me
He
find
fell
it.
off that bike.
Yeah. He's like 79 though. I
I've
mean,
fallen off a bike before.
exactly. Find a 79-year-old that won't fall off a bike. Let me see
That's crazy. We were coming down a steep hill in the Boy Scouts when we went biking. I was going too fast. I didn't know the hill was coming. I rolled over, like my whole helmet was scratched up. If I didn't have the helmet, I would have like ate it. It was crazy. I just got up. I was like, oh crap. Kept riding. That was fun times.
Let me.
Savannah, Georgia, and on the East Coast, and to help reduce congestion, non-due damage caused by COVID. We also met
What?
with the CEOs of Walmart, Target, Home Depot, TJ Maxx, and others. Those retailers, large retailers, and others agreed to move products more quickly, stock the shelves more quickly. And by the way, you may have heard the CEO of Walmart yesterday on the steps we've taken. He said, and I quote, "The combination of private enterprise and government working together has been really successful." He went on to say, all the way through the supply chain, there's a lot of innovation. Because of the actions we've taken, things have begun to change. End of quote. In the past 3 weeks, the number of containers sitting on docks blocking movement are down by 33%. Taken, things have begun to change. End of quote. In the past 3 weeks, the number of containers...
Oh, just 'cause he said end of quote. Nah, I was looking for a different one where he says, what is he? I'm trying to find it where he just goes like, he just stumbles and he goes, like just that.
For like 2 more years, huh?
Yeah.
Basically, when I'm out of the army is when he, because I remember when I was in training, his election happened and he got elected and he was inaugurated into office. I was like, thank God, we ain't going to war.
Honestly, but yeah, I mean,
We might though. He's freaking crazy. He's crazy too.
the thing is though, especially with like Trump and stuff, like there's a very good chance he runs again in 2024, right? Like very good
The
chance.
earliest you could run for president. is 35, right?
Unless he gets thrown
35.
in jail.
I think the
Come on.
latest you should run is like 50. That should
I
be
mean,
the cutoff.
Yeah, because remember,
Right?
retirement age, when they think that you're no longer psychologically and mentally fit or like generally physically fit, is 65.
Yeah.
So
67.
they were saying 65,
Okay,
but I'm saying
65.
like
How
there's
can
so
you-
many people.
How can they put you in charge of a freaking nuclear
Yeah.
Nuclear power, yeah.
power if you're like this senile?
The average age of the Senate is like in the 60s. Like this should not be happening. Yeah, you have like
Yeah.
those young people like AOC and like
That's a
Ilhan Omar.
minority.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a minority. Like, and then the other thing is there's the crazy QAnon people like Marjorie Taylor Greene, and like they're like in their 30s and 40s, but they're insane.
Right.
Like they're literally QAnon. They think that Biden's not president. This bitch said, "Oh, in the peach tree dishes." She said peach tree. Like she very clearly,
What does that mean?
instead of a petri dish,
Tree.
Right.
like peach
She has no
Petri. She said peach tree dish. They're making this fake meat in the peach tree dish,
Oh
and
my
he
God.
wants you to eat this meat, so you'll be
That's
like
so
a weak
funny.
man. It's
That's funny.
It's
Like the other
crazy.
lady from. I can see the Russians. I see the Russians every day.
Oh, freaking Sarah Palin.
Yeah, she used to be the craziest one. Now she looks completely normal.
She looks normal now. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I love when Tina Fey plays her.
yeah. Oh, one time in SNL, like she's so ridiculous that one time in SNL, Tina Fey, all she had to do was read the exact speech,
Same
the transcript,
speech.
the exact transcript that
Oh
she
my
said,
God.
and everyone was cracking up because that's just how ridiculous it was.
That's
That's
great.
she
I love
literally
SNL.
verbatim the transcript of what Sarah Palin said, and that's enough. That's all you need is a joke. But nowadays, like it's how are you supposed to joke about this? Like it's literally like
Dude.
It's
what
impossible.
carried
Normal.
me through was like the whole like the like Stephen Colbert,
Mhm.
Trevor Noah, like they're keeping me updated and making funny or whatever. But like
Yeah.
it's just depressing. It's depressing as fuck.
it's bad. Yeah, I mean just everything like Roe v. Wade, Uvalde, the
Well, there's
Christchurch,
the worst.
the
Now we're gonna
Georgian.
get loose regulations on guns because they just overturn a
Guns are
law
fun.
in New York. So I'll be
It's
applying for my
crazy.
permit to carry.
And then the funniest thing is, or not the funny, sorry, the most hypocritical thing is we're overturning Roe v. Wade because the federal government shouldn't regulate individual states on that sort of law. But if you go gun control, no, there shouldn't be any sort of regulation on that. That's like
right.
I
No
don't know.
abortion, but if your kid gets killed in school, it's alright.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, they'll protect the child up until it's born, and then it's on its own. Pull up your bootstraps,
Yeah.
kid.
How long
So,
has it been?
yeah, that's pretty much
It's
it.
been
Broke
over
till
now,
Friday.
yeah.
Kind of left it on a depressing note.
Hey,
Well,
It's always depressing.
broke till Friday. On Instagram at broke till Friday, I guess, right?
Broke till Friday podcast at gmail.com. Broke_till_Friday on Instagram. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
And Walt is Andres' dad. It's Andres.
I'm my dad's son, and that's pretty
Also,
much
he
it.
claims.
Try to get a mosquito before the cameras.
Oh, hurry.
Oh.
I don't
Just
think they're
as
all
last
gone. I
pop.
think you got them all.
Well, where? I don't see him.
I don't see anymore. Yeah, you did get
Take
it.
it.
They were like,
Here, get my finger.
You killed
Go.
all of them.
go, tap it.
No,
Wait,
no, no,
just
no,
tap
no.
it, just for the end. Go, tap it. Tap your
No.
finger. Just tap your finger.
You're gonna ruin it.
No, just tap your finger in it. Go.
Oh, shit.
Tap your finger on it. Go.
That's not that bad. It's
Ah,
not even,
doesn't
you didn't
do-
click the button, dude.
I'm holding it.
That's not-
The
that's
light's
not that
on.
bad.
I don't.
I think it has to be a little bug. Like,
Yeah, it's probably.
Probably to touch between
That's
the.
fine.
Yeah, because there's a plastic insulation.
Last time, Chess got tased. We tased him. Yeah. Remember that?
For the podcast.
For the podcast.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
Good times.
All right, well, bye, everybody.
Who's Taser?
We're broke till Friday. Goodbye, my friends. We'll see you next week. Now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday. Bye, my friends. We'll see you next week. And now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday.